linear equations into variable form. That is, suppose for example when we recall the second chapter, then we will be analyzing that we have known that equations, that is polynomials, x plus 1 equals to 0. Here the 0 of this polynomial is x equals to minus 1. Here the 0 of the polynomial is x equals to minus 1. For example, another equation, that is x plus root 2 equals to 0. Here x equals to minus root 2. One more example we will take, that is root 2y plus root 3 equals to 0. Here we will get the 0 of the equations as y equals to minus root 3 by 2. In a similar manner, n number of equations we can find out the 0 of their polynomials, and also I have said a linear equation will have the degree or power of x as 1. Then it is said to be as linear equation. If the power of the linear equation is 1, then it is said to be as linear, and if the power of the x is more than 1, then it is said to be non-linear or just normal polynomial equation. Now, suppose let us take another example, that is 2x plus 5 equals to 0. Now, let us say that x equals to minus 5 by 2 is a 0 of this polynomial, and at the same time we can plot this minus 5 by 2 on the number line system also. It is be between minus 3 and minus 2. We know how to plot it, right? Previously we have studied. In the same manner we can plot it between minus 3 and minus 2, that is minus 5 by 2. In the same manner we will say one more thing, that is when a linear equation is added with a number or subtracted by another number on both sides, that means what I want to say is, if suppose we will take one equation, that is ax plus b, or 1 plus 2 equals to 2 plus 1. Now let us add one number on both sides, that is plus 3 and plus 3. Is the number changed anything? No, because we will be cancelling plus 3 and plus 3. Suppose if we subtract any number, that is minus 1, minus 1. By adding on both sides, we are not changing the equation. It is just cancelled out. In the similar manner, if we multiply any equation with any number on both sides, it does not change. And if we divide with any number also, it does not change. What I mean to say is, any linear equation is not affected when the same number is added or subtracted on both sides of the equation, or when multiplied or divided with some non-zero number on both sides of the equation. One day international cricket match. Suppose let us deal with the one day international match. It's very interesting, right? Now let us see the cricket match. One batsman will be scoring the value x, and one more batsman, that is Sourav Ganguly and someone else, that will be scoring y. That means their scores are x runs and y runs. So when we sum those runs, x plus y equals to 176. This equation, we are getting the total number of runs which are scored by both the individual batsmen, that is x plus y equals to 176. Now this representation of two variables is known as a linear equation in two variable form. Now let us come to another example, that is 1.2s plus 3t equals to 5. Here this is also one more example for two variable representation of a linear equation. That is, we are using s and t as variables, and 1.2 and 3 are the constants of the variables. And let us take one more example, that is p plus 4q equals to 7. This is also a two variable form of linear equation, and the basic two variable form of linear equation is represented as follows. That is, ax plus by plus c equals to 0. This is known as two variable form of linear equation. This is the basic form we will be representing the two variable form of linear equation. And now let us take one more example, that is if x equals to minus 5. This is a single variable equation, right? But we can represent it in two variable form also, that is 1 into x plus 0 into y equals to minus 5. Yes, 0 into y is 0. So we can represent it either in two variable form also. Now let us see the solution of a linear equation. In order to find the solution of a equation, we have to come across many points that are, suppose we will take one equation, that is 2x plus 3y equals to 12. In order to get the resultant 12, we have to know the x and y values. X and y values can be 3 and 2. X equal to 3 and y equals to 2. When we substitute x equals to 3, 2 into 3 and y equals to 2, we will be getting 3 into 2. That is 2 into 3 equals to 6 plus 3 into 2 equals to 6. 6 plus 6 equals to 12. That is, we are getting the result 12. So, first we will be representing the x term and next we will be representing the y term. Thus, we will be representing the value of x comma y. In the same manner, we have another more solution for x comma y values. That is, when we take x equals to 0 and y equals to 4, we will be getting as 2 into 0 plus 3 into 4. That is equals to 2 into 0 equals to 0 plus 4 into 3 equals to 12. In the same manner, for this equation, we have two set of values. That is 3 comma 4 and 0 comma 4. That is two values, two set of values. That is 3 comma 2 and 0 comma 4. Suppose let us take one more set, that is 1 comma 4. Let us substitute the value as x equals to 1 and y equals to 4. That is 2 into 1 plus 3 into 4 equals to 2 plus 4 3s are 12. That is, it is leading to 14. That is not equal to 12. That means the equation is wrong. That means the set 1 comma 4 value is not the solution for 2x plus 3y equals to 12. Therefore, we are obtaining two sets, that is 3 comma 2 and 0 comma 4 for this equation. In the same manner, let us see one more equation, how to find the solution. Let us see the x plus 2y equals to 6 equation, and we will be getting x and y values as follows. When we take x equals to 2 and y equals to 2, 2 plus 2 into 2 equals to 6. And in the same manner, when x equals to 0, y equals to 3, we will be getting 0 plus 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. And at the same time, when x equals to 6 and y equal to 0, we will be getting 6 plus 2 into 0, that will be equals to 6. And at the same time, when we take x equals to 4 and y equals to 1, we will be getting 4 plus 2 into 1, that is equals to 6. When we are taking all these values for x and y, we are getting the resultant equal to 6, that is LHS equals to RHS. Hence, these all sets are valid sets. That means 2, 2, 0, 3, 6, 0, 4, 1. These four sets are the solution for this equation. Now let us see how to represent a graph of a linear equation of having two variables. Suppose let us take one more equation, that is x plus 2y equals to 6. Now the values or the solution for x and y are 0, 3, 2, 2 and 4, 1 and 6, 0. In the same way, these are the solutions or set of solutions for the given equation. Now, suppose how to plot these points on a graph. Now, let us take an coordinate plane or coordinate geometry, that is x, y axis. That is, x is on horizontal and y is representing the vertical axis. Now, suppose we take as first set as 0, 3. Now, 0 represents the x coordinate and 3 represents the y coordinate. So, on 3 we will be measuring on y 3 units, that is y coordinate. And on x it is just 0, so it will be representing the origin. This will be known as 0, 3 point, and similarly 2, 2 point, and 4, 1 and 6, 0. When we plot these points and when we make them into a form a straight line, this straight line representation of a linear equation is known as ax plus by plus c equals to 0 equation form. Every linear equation will have a straight line graph representation. Whatever it may be, wherever it may be, that it will be represented in a straight line form only. That is the speciality of linear equations. Now let us see how to represent some more graphs for some more equations. Let us take y equals to 2x, that is, we will be representing this equation as y axis and y coordinate axis are both parallel to each other. The resultant equation y equals to 2x is parallel to y coordinate axis. That is, the x coordinate is 0. Here y equals to 2 is the coefficient axis or constant axis. It will be always perpendicular to y axis. When the y coordinate is 0, it will be parallel to horizontal axis, that is x-axis, and equation x equals to 2 axis will both be parallel to each other. Now let us see one more equation, that is x equals to y. X equals to y is an equation. It is a graph which will pass through the origin, that is x and y value both are same, 1, 1, 2, 2, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 2. I already said that every linear equation will always pass through the origin, or it will be in a straight line form. Now let us see one more equation, that is y equals to 2x. Y equals to 2x equation will also pass through the origin, and it will be denoted as 1, 2. That is x coordinate is 1 and y coordinate is 2. It will be represented as below as shown. These are all the various types of representation in a graphical form, and therefore all these representations are known as graphs, or for their concerned equations they are known as linear equations. Another very important topic, that is equations of linear parallel to the x-axis and y-axis. That means the parallel equations or the parallel lines which are for x coordinate and y coordinate axis. That means the lines which are parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Now let us see one equation, that is x equals to plus 4. This equation is parallel to y-axis. Now let us see how it will be parallel to y-axis. When x equals to plus 4, that means on x coordinate it has 4 units of value, and at the same time on y coordinate it has 0 value. It will be represented as such form, that is it will be x equals to 4 units and y equal to 0, which will be in the form of a line which is exactly parallel to y-axis. The representation of x equals to a will be parallel to y-axis. In the same manner, let us take another equation, that is y equals to 3. That will be exactly parallel to x-axis. That means y equals to means that y coordinate has 3 units and x coordinate has 0 units. That is replaced on the coordinate plane in such a form, that is y consists of 3 units and x consists of 0, which is exactly parallel to x-axis. Y equals to a, any equation that is represented in the form of y equals to a will be always parallel to x-axis, and any equation which is represented in the form of x equals to a will be always parallel to y-axis. By this we are concluding that how to represent the equations or graphs on these linear equations.